When it was clear the water just seemed to fix the colors in my skin rather than wash them away, we climbed the stairs to the church with no idea what the Heartbreaker had left for us. The Church of the Wanderer didn't burn a wooden statue like the Eternal Flame or hold a fabrication tournament like the nobility did in the castle. There was no grand celebration to ruin here, so where would the Heartbreaker have left the hostages? When we reached the top, a barefoot monk was standing near the entrance. He was dressed in white robes and a headscarf that looked like it had been put on in a rush, haphazardly looped around his neck with one end way too long and the other way too short. A permanent smile seemed etched on his face. Without doubt, he was a member of the Church of the Wanderer. They were the only ones foolish enough to wear such light clothing when it was so cold out. Their traditional nomadic dress only ever benefited them in the warmer months.
Michael Kingman, in the flesh. If you have a moment, I would love to... Oh, is that dried blood below all that dye? Are you well? Do you need me to take you to a hospital?
No hospital. We entered the church. It was quieter in here, despite the celebration going on outside and all the refugees inside. Where's the Reclaimer?
Away. What do you all want with her?
We have reason to believe the Heartbreaker brought hostages here.
The Reclaimer isn't here. She went out to visit some of the refugees who are still in hiding. Can I help?
Has anything unusual happened tonight?
How would we know? We're overwhelmed with refugees here. Every day, something new happens.
What about people in places they shouldn't be?
Not really. Some people try to sneak food out of the kitchens or walk the halls in the middle of the night, but after everything they've been through...
I couldn't stop looking around the church as the monk attempted to remember any unusual happenings. There were parents covering their children with blankets, friends feeding those who had lost limbs and were unable to do it themselves, and people with the corruption who sat unmoving as they stared off at nothing. So many people, so many hurt from war. How could the Heartbreaker go unnoticed in this... Oh, that was it. Is there anywhere in the Church of the Wanderer that is always restricted to the public? A sacred place?
We're not the Church of the Eternal Flame. Everything is open for any who need it. But I suppose no one goes into the old bell tower anymore. Not since Hollow built the new ones run by the Watchers.
That's where they are.
If the Heartbreaker was here, I doubt they would have left something in the bell tower. Only the Reclaimer has the key to it.
Humor me.
Fine.
I couldn't help but smile as we went to the bell tower. The door was slightly ajar, key still in the lock. The monk pocketed it without comment and led us up the tower. The steps were steep and jarring, and there was an odd, overwhelming smell that I couldn't place, like a forgotten memory. When we had all climbed up, the monk opened the main door. That was when the fuses were lit. 4 lines sparked to life, and flames began to travel down a length in twisting patterns toward a group of barrels stacked together, 2 wiggling bodies bound with rope in front of them. A man and a woman. There was no time to think, only act. Trey shoved the monk out of the way and went for the body on the right. I sprinted toward the fuses, attempting to stamp them out to no avail. There was no dirt or water or anything I could throw over them, just my feet. The monk sprinted down the stairs. A hero he wasn't. The fire was getting closer to the gunpowder. Trey, tell me good news.
Damn it!
I knelt and tried to pull up the fuses. My nails dug at the edges, but were unable to grasp them before the fire burned through my grip and singed my fingers. Not much longer. A few heartbeats before the bang. Trey, hurry! I can't... Trey took the woman in a tight hug and threw himself over the edge. I heard him hit the ground much softer than he should have. One innocent was out of danger. Hopefully. Only one to go. I realized it was Domei only as I dove to shield the immortal.